Finance. Okay, so when you think of finance, you think, oh, complicated money. I'm just thinking of money overall and the general majority of what that money's spent on. As you can tell, I'm 17 now, and the most biggest thing most of us 17-year-olds know it's true, and 16-year-olds, because we're in sixth form now, is we want a car. And when it comes to cars, it is so expensive. Insurance is flying through the roof. The car, it's cheap, you know, but just the insurance, and the insurance companies like to milk out like, oh yeah, let's give them 1,800 a year, yeah, or even 2,000, depending on what car it is. And I found that quite ludicrous. But fortunately, Mummy and Daddy bought my car. I didn't pay anything for it. They paid for the insurance and they paid for the MOT. But Mummy and Daddy, I really love them, and they got it because I passed my GCSEs. For that small group of kids, they get their cars like that. They can just, because their parents are wealthy, and fair enough, if your parents are wealthy, they can treat you to a car. But for those people who can't afford a car, and their parents are working full time, and they're just struggling to keep, you know, blurring lights on in your house, how the hell are they going to afford a car and drive? I noticed that driving is such a big issue now. Like, I need to drive now. I've noticed that when I get older, I need to drive. I need to go to here and there and there and here and there daily. I need to go back and forth to see my family, to help my family out, because my family's got a business. I need to go and help them. But for me to do that, I'll need to drive over there, because they always try and pick me up. Then when they pick me up, it's a delay, and then, you know, etc. But for those lucky kids, when Mummy and Daddy bought their car for, we have Fiat 500. I praise you, because you're so lucky and fortunate to get a car, and the insurance paid for you. When you're sitting there on your arse complaining that your filters on Snapchat aren't working for you. But it's a shame, really, because for me, luckily for me, I'm quite fortunate. I mean, I get what I want. I get, you know, I have more than most kids, and I don't like to brag about that. But the majority of people who can't afford shit like that, they can't get a car, and so when it comes to everyone turning 17 and 16, they're gonna expect the car to come to their front door straight away when they turn that age. But it just turns out they're going to be let down, and it's not the parents' fault at all. It's mainly, I think I would blame the society of it, like how, you know, when you turn that age you're going to get a car. But because there's such a majority, like the large majority of like sixth form people, most of their parents are extremely wealthy, so they get a car. So this obviously tells us younger years, oh, I'm going to get a car as well for my birthday. And that really annoyed me, because on my birthday, my mum actually had like a Vauxhall Corsa, like 2016, with black and red trims and shit, with Bluetooth in it. She goes, "Oh, Lewis, happy birthday, this is your present." I was like, fuck off. So she went, "Let's go take it for a ride." So we went for a ride. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe it. And I was like, tell my mate saying I just got a car, and she just goes like a few minutes later, Lewis? I'm like, yeah? This is my rental car. You fucking bitch. But I couldn't expect much. I mean, it was kind of a surprise, because I've got a twin brother, and obviously that means that he won't get a car. Anyway, it's at school that he's burned. Oh, I want this, I want that. Finance overall, whoever gets EMA in sixth form or in college or whatever, you are so fortunate, because you might complain like, oh, but EMA is such a big, like, it's such a good benefit to people. Like £30 just for sitting on your arse going to school once a week, and then you get those people that we take it for granted, and they like skive and they come in late. What's the point? It's 30 fucking quid. That's like £120 a month. That's a lot of money just for sitting there in school doing nothing. And I really want that, because at first I got that benefit, and then it got taken away. Then I got it back. Then I took away. Then I got it back. Then I take away again. So I'm not getting it anymore. Which is fine, I understand why, the policy and shit. But it did feel good getting that money, you know, that spare money in. And you didn't really have to work if you got it either, let's be honest, £30 a week, that's alright for you. But I've also noticed that sixth form, because so many students work more than 10 hours a week,
I'm starting to observe them and say to myself, oh my god, look how stressed they are. Like, some students are coming in knackered and tired from their work shift, and they go to work straight after school, and they work till 11 or 10 on a school night. It's ridiculous. It's a shame, really, because they want to work because they want to get money for their car and all the other things they need to buy in the future. And I understand why they need to get money, because some people, like I said, they can't afford to get a car. Their parents can't afford to pay for it. Fair enough. But I just sit here on my lonely arse all day, just doing my work. And I've noticed that in sixth form, and I've been saying this to everyone and other college students, that I say it's really relaxing in my position right now, because as long as you just get the work done and you get your assignments done, it's so relaxing. Like, I've got so much time right now. I'm making this fucking podcast, for fuck's sake. I get to go on Xbox after school. I get to go on Xbox whenever. But it's not because I'm fat. It's not because I'm lazy. It's not because I focus on my social life more than my school life. I'm very academic, and I get my work done, like, literally like that. It's so quick that I can do whatever I want, and everyone's just sitting there panicking, stressing, they're doing it last minute. Why did you do it last minute? There's no need doing last minute work, because it ends up you getting stressed, and it kind of stresses me out because I feel sorry for you. But oh well, it doesn't matter. If it's not going to benefit you if you're doing everything last minute. And I've noticed that the majority of people in college and sixth form, they still portray themselves as a year 11. They still think they can just do, just sit there and expect the work to do itself. But that's not the case. If you at least do about 2 hours a day after school, other than 3 lessons of just, doing your assignments and homework, you'll go home and like, oh shit, I've got nothing to do. Let's go on Xbox. Let's watch TV. Let's watch a series. Let's go out with my mates. Don't go out with your mates after school when you've got 2 assignments due in next week. Get it done. If you get it done, then you don't have to be stressed. I'm not stressed at all, and I'm relaxing in sixth form, and I think it's really relaxing compared to year 11. Year 11 was stressful because we had no freeze, constant lessons that I didn't enjoy. But oh well. But this week's been going extremely well for me. I've had a lot of good results for my assignments, and I'm getting my result for blowing maths tomorrow. And if I pass, this is going to be one of the best weeks I've had in 2017, and it's only just started. And I think that'll be a very, very good moment for my life in this year already. I've done so well for the start of the year. But for those people who just don't treat sixth form like you're a sixth former, you need to get your act together, otherwise you're gonna get kicked out or you're gonna get the grades you didn't want. Because I don't like to see people, and people always do it, and I always try and tell them to stop it, but they just ignore me. I guess because I haven't got the reputation to force them or manipulate them. But you need to keep your head down. Trust me, you might not get inspiration from this, but I'm so relaxed every day. Not because I'm fat, not because I'm lazy, not because I can't do school shit. I do my shit so quick that I don't even notice and you don't notice. Get it done, and you can be like me, relaxed, peaceful, and at the end of the day, it keeps your self-esteem higher because you're not stressed of all these assignments, all these work, all the exams, all these revision. And if you do work after school, yeah, you got to tell yourself this: after work, I'm going to go to bed, I'm going to wake up in the morning, keep my head down and do my assignments and all my other stuff and my free lessons. Otherwise, you're going to go in there and be deluded and thinking, shit, I'm lost. I'm going to drop out of sixth form now because I don't do my work properly. And I'm really sorry to say that, but a lot of people have dropped out of sixth form and college because they don't like it, because they treat it like year 11. Anyway, that's enough for the podcast about the finance and the academic life. There'll be another one next week, so I hope you guys are ready for that. Remember, bring some more popcorn, salt and blowing, what do you call it? Salt and... Jesus. Salt. Sweet and salted. Hey, got it. Sweet and salted popcorn, because that's the best. It's a bit of both, And a litre of cola or Coke from Aldi. Until next time, guys. Bye!